What's up, everyone? You are listening to Wake Up Naked. I am your host, Esme Leon. We're going in deep into ourselves. We're going to be talking about ideas and concepts and things that have the potential to actually change our lives. So get excited, get ready, and what are you waiting for? Come over here and get naked with me. Hello, team, and welcome to Wake Up Naked. I am your host, Esme Leon. Let's talk about passion over perfection. I mean, how many times do we have to really say perfection isn't a real thing before we actually believe it and apply it in our own life? So I've really been on one about passion and vision and just going for it without the need to feel like you have to be perfect. And I know that this is needless to say, but I think that we could all use a gentle reminder that living in a social media world, this is the new world. You know, we post about everything. Even if you're not super involved with it, you know, you're on Facebook and you want to follow through with your family. So, and see what your family's up to. Even if you're at a minimum, you can't get away from it, right? So the reason I bring that up is because just a reminder, guys, we're all posting our highlights for the most part. You know, you always find that person that's always posting really depressing shit, which is a whole nother thing. We won't get into that. But for the most part, most of us, including myself, are posting our highlights. So let this be a friendly reminder that even though if someone seems perfect on Instagram or Facebook or any social media platform, you have to remember that they're not perfect and life isn't perfect for any of us. We all have challenges. We all have baggage. We all have shit that we're working through. We've all had a heartbreak. We've all been fired. We've all been rejected. We've all felt pain. We're all in this together, team. So stop thinking that someone else has this perfect fucking life, because it doesn't exist. No one has a perfect life, and no human being came to planet Earth to have a perfect life. If you were going to live a perfect mellow life, you would have just stayed perfect, pure spirit energy. We came as humans to experience emotions and to grow and to realize our power and to come into alignment. And one of the big prompts of us coming into alignment is dealing with challenges and the imperfections of life. So, moral of the story, there is no such thing as perfection. And I know we've all heard it, but I want us to just not hear it. I want us to realize it. I want us to own that it's okay to fuck up. And not only is it okay, that it's going to keep happening. That we're going to not get things right sometimes. That sometimes we're going to say something that comes out wrong. And that doesn't mean that we don't acknowledge it, right? We say, oh my gosh, you know what? I said this to someone and it didn't feel good, so I'm going to improve upon it. Next time, I don't want to say that. So you just move on and say, okay, yeah, I did fuck up, but it's okay, and I'm going to improve. Oftentimes, what we want is that we never fuck up. We want to be so perfect all the time. We want to say the right thing all the time. We want to come across the right way all the time. We want people to understand us all the time. Well, guess what, guys? That's not the way it works. That is not the way life works. If you think you've messed up, you might have in your perception, but guess what? It's not the first or the last time that you're going to do that. So the sooner we can come into this friendly place within ourselves that says, you know what? I messed up and that's okay. And I'm going to improve, but it's okay that I messed up. And And the sooner you can come into that friendly moment, the sooner you can move forward. Because what happens is we beat ourselves up. We're so good at beating ourselves up. So let's say you did something that you're not very proud of. And oh my God, you're beating a dead horse. The guilt, the shame, the oh my God, I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Guys, what I'm trying to say is there's a way to get through that quickly. Of course, there's going to be the emotion. When I do something that I'm not very proud of course I feel the initial, the gut wrenching, God damn, I wish that wouldn't have happened, or I wish it would have happened this way. Of course. But the more aware that you become and the more you practice, the faster you can process that emotion. So it doesn't take over your day. It doesn't take over your week. It doesn't take over your month. It doesn't fucking take over your life. You know, it's just an emotion and you feel it and you're like, oh, that didn't feel good. Okay, I'll do better next time. And then next time you do a little bit better. But the guilt and the shame and all the negative emotion that comes with the so-called quote unquote, I fucked up, it just goes through you quicker. It doesn't take you over. And that's really what I'm getting at, that there is no such thing as perfection. And we are going to mess up for the rest of our lives, but messing up is the prompt to getting it better and better as we get older and as we get wiser and as we literally get better. So if right now in your life, there is something that you feel you should have done differently, if there's something in your life that's gnawing at you that you're just like, oh, I wish it wouldn't have happened that way, my plea to you is that you just fucking accept it. That you're not the first or the last person that's gotten it wrong. And sure as hell, this isn't the first and last time that you're gonna mess up. And that's okay. You're not fucking perfect. You're not supposed to be. And no one else is either. Despite the life that you see of people via any Instagram, or I should say via any social media platform, nobody's perfect. And there's nothing wrong with us sharing our highlights. I love that we get to share the coolest parts of our life. I love that. There's nothing wrong with that. But as individuals, as conscious beings, we have to remember for ourselves that nobody's perfect. And this game that we play of trying to be perfect is only going to hurt you because you can't keep it up because it's not the truth. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. There's no way that we can keep up this fake fucking game of I'm so perfect and I've got it all together. No, you don't. And nobody does. We're all out here floating around in outer space. Guys, we're all doing the best we can to do our best to figure out this game of life. But that's what it is. It's a game and it doesn't get figured out. You just graduate to new levels and then you fuck up again and then you get it better next time. And then you fuck up again and then you get it better next time. But it's a game, guys, and we're just reaching new levels. We're reaching new norms and we're becoming better and better every single year. So stop trying to act like you're perfect because you're not. As I speak to you, I speak to myself, letting those moments of vulnerability show that you don't have it all together. And that's okay. And you know what? That actually makes you sweeter and more relatable. And people want to be around you because you're being fucking real and you're not pretending like you're so fucking perfect. Okay? So have a wonderful day, guys. That was a lot of, I just feel so strongly about this. Just being authentic and being true. I really feel passionate about this. So don't feel like you have to be perfect. Nobody is, okay? I will talk to you later. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you got as much out of that as I did. If you have not hit the subscribe button, make sure to go back and hit subscribe and keep coming back. Team, we are going to the top and I will see you there. I'm out.